Hi there, this is Amanda Ruiz from amandaruiz.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm actually videoing here in my mum's cottage, Pernaswell Cottage, which is where her business was run from, her cottage industry back in the 1980s. And this is what's actually inspired me to do PR, because she got into the Daily Mail, just a very small article that she managed to procure herself, and it literally transformed her business. She got sackload after sackload after sackload of mail of people placing orders for her beads. It was a mail order bead business. So, that is amazing. It's lovely actually being back here, seeing all of her books and all the rest of it. But anyway, I'm speaking to you today because I want to talk to you about my PR course, which is a special offer, and it's ending on Saturday. The course is £1,000 normally, but I'm giving you a half price discount because I want to help you get into the press, give you every single chance that you can get. So I'm just going to run over a few things which are in the course. I'm just going to go to my computer over here and just tell you a bit about the modules and why is it so important to get into the press. Well, that's one question. Really, the answer is sales. You can help grow your business, because as I said about my mum's business having all those sackloads of mail, she literally grew her business and then she became a household name. It was phenomenal. So if you get into the press, into the target press that you need to get into, is it consumer, is it trade press, whatever type of press you want to get into, you'll have new people reading about your business and then calling you up and potentially placing orders with you. It just literally gives you exposure. Fantastic. So module number 1 on my course, the DIY online program. First of all, you need to put on your mindset and your vision. Why do you want to get into the press, and why are you running your business? I go over all of that in module number 1. And also turning on your PR radar. It is essential that if you actually want to get publicity, you start reading the papers that you want to get in front of. So that's really important. And then the second module is a really important module. It's what I get so many questions about. What is my press hook and what is my golden nugget? How can I stand out in a hugely crowded marketplace? How do I make a difference when I'm pitching to the journalists? And what's my story? So I give you lots and lots of live examples of how I've got people into the press, or how people have got themselves into the press by some fantastic, really great examples. Okay, that's in module number 2. So hopefully you're able to get your creative brain working and thinking, actually, this bit about my business might be the thing which I need to pitch to the press. And then also, how do you stand out from the crowd, from all the other people who are pitching to the press? That's what we cover off in digging for your golden nugget. Those 2 elements are so important, so you have to cover off those as well. Okay, and then module number 3 is research. Who is your client? You actually probably have got about 3 or 4 different client avatars. As soon as you realise who is your client avatar, you can actually hone your marketing messages much more effectively. So we go over that in module number 3. And also we talk about your competition. What is your competition doing? Do you study your competition? Do you receive their newsletters? I talk about all of this. And what is it that your competition's doing that you are doing or you aren't doing, so you can hop into that niche where the competition is not actually doing it. And then another one in part of module number 3 is talking about your journalist, the person you'd love to get in touch with, and I teach you how to do that and some killer tips on how to stalk them, but in a very nice way. But you see, journalists are human beings, and they also like to be approached in a human manner as opposed to just being like a commodity. So I talk about that in module number 3. Module number 4 is all about your PR toolkit. Okay, so you need to get that straightened out before you do start pitching to the press, because the journalists will have a look at your website. So I give you some ideas on how you can improve your PR toolkit. And part of your PR toolkit is actually your press release, which is covered off in module number 5. And I have a proven press release template which I share with you. You can literally download it and you just fill in the blanks. It's fantastic, and that's what helps people get into the press. And also we talk about your biography. So when you call up the journalist, can you nail it in 8? Can you literally say, hello, my name is so-and-so, this is what I do and this is who I serve? Give you an example. Hi, my name's Amanda Ruiz. I train entrepreneurs how to secure press coverage. Okay, so that's what I say in 8. Can you nail it in 8? That's the question. But I go into much more detail about your biographies and where you should share it and all that. Module number 6 is all about your PR plan of action. Okay, you must be targeted with your PR plan of action. It's not a spray and pray campaign. And then I talk about in module number 7 your PR campaign, the do's and don'ts of pitching to the press and pitching to journalists. In the past, I actually got blacklisted, and so I tell you how not to get blacklisted, because it's really important. You don't want to annoy these journalists. You actually want to become friends with them, or as much as you can. So I teach you how to do that in module number 7. Then module number 8 is a really great one. Success. Yee-hee! Yes, you've done it. You've got into the press. How do you leverage that? So that's what I talk about in this module. And so basically you can see it's a really intense, focused campaign. It's everything that I've done ever since I worked with my mother's bead business here in Worcester. And then it's just literally, I'm covering all my secrets. I've worked on one-on-one with clients, and with my boutique PR agency, I now teach people how to get into the press very successfully. So you too can do that at a really great price of £500. So grab it while it's still there. It expires on Saturday. So thank you very much for watching.